What is going on, squad? In this one, we are going to be talking about gold explained without the BS. So this one is very short, very sweet to the point. Gold's hitting all-time highs. There's some questions as to why does gold have value? It doesn't really produce anything. It doesn't have any cash flow. Why is gold so valuable? All right, so if you date back to the Renaissance periods, pirates, Egyptians, and in 2025, why do humans value gold? So let's look at the first piece, scarcity. Okay, so remember, in anything, and I've said this before, many times before, humans value scarcity, whether it's a LeBron James rookie card, or whether it's a limited edition Funko Pop, or whether it is gold or real estate. People value things when there is a little bit of it. Prime example, if you, let's say we're in a desert and there was a million water bottles right next to you, how much would you value each water bottle? Very little, right? If there's a million, you're the only person in the desert, you have an infinite amount of water for you to survive. Now the opposite is true. If there's one water bottle left, you are going to kill some people for that water bottle, my friend. So the point is, whenever you're thinking about value, think about extremes in terms of quantity, and this in turn can help you out. So why does gold have scarcity though? Well, it's very simple. It's a natural resource, and regardless, like I said on the letter, if me and you and Shia LaBeouf from Holes and the whole cast from that movie go and start digging for gold, there's only about, I think it was like 1 to 2% of new gold can be supplied each year. So let me give you some stats here. It says the World Gold Council estimates that the gold ever mined adds up to about 209,000 tons. And if you melted it all together, it would fit inside just 3 Olympic-sized pools. So again, scarcity is something that even if you look at dollars, right? Why do dollars continuously devalue? Well, there is an issue where there's lack of scarcity, where the central bank continuously prints more money. So rule number one, scarcity always holds value, and this doesn't change with gold, all right? Now the second piece. In the letter I wrote kind of like a little title, you can't pass down cake. Why is this important? Remember, always go back. Since the dawn of human civilization, at a point where we were exchanging value, let's say we started settling down, there was an abundance of resources, we can now create communities. If I want to exchange value with someone in that community, it would have to be through a means of exchange. That means of exchange was barter exchange, meaning that if, let's say, if I was a barber and you were a baker, I would give you a haircut and you would give me a dozen of eggs, right? Like we would reasonably try to compromise on what we both deem is equal and equivalent in value, and then we could exchange that. But what is the issue with barter exchange? Well, it's very hard to pass down wealth, right? Like, yes, if you had a skill set in that time in barter exchange where it's very much high value, you could have an abundance of resources because everyone's going to want the thing you provide, thus you get whatever you want. But in the concept of actually storing wealth and let's say passing it down to your kid or grandchild, again, if you're a baker and your value is baking cakes, right? There's only so long that shelf life has of a cake until it is intrinsically zero value, right? Like you're not going to sell an expired cake to someone, it has no value whatsoever. So the point that I'm trying to get across is put yourself in the mindset of someone in early civilization where they're trying to figure out, okay, how can I generate wealth and how can I pass it down? How can I actually pass something down that is durable, that is not going to break, that's not going to rust, and that in turn is gold, right? So long story short, I could kind of paraphrase here. Again, society realized we needed some form of means of exchange, and at that point in time, people realized that I cannot actually pass down whatever my skill or service is and have the family tree growing, right? So very high level, that is why gold has value. Scarcity, store value in the sense of you can actually hold this thing and pass it down for generations to come. Again, none of this financial advice. Hopefully you enjoy this video. If you like it, make sure to like it, subscribe, share this with a friend, and I'll see you guys on the other side.